I woke up with a smile on my face, guys. Why? What's happening? Because Moon has been confirmed. I repeat, Moon has been confirmed, it seems as. Not financial advice. Let us begin. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRPs are around 43 cents here. Yes, I haven't seen this type of volatility in so long, guys. Right? But right now, when I look to the charts, guys, it's actually looking good in my opinion. Even though we are at fear right now. Check this out. We just have to weather. We just have to go through the storm, guys, and survive basically. Because the German government sells 17,000 Bitcoin worth about $1 billion, its largest single-day Bitcoin liquidation. Right, so this is why there's a lot of up and down here, guys. Right, and the market did gobble it up, but supposedly they still have about $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin left to go, guys. Right, so when this is all said and done, I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just wait for Bitcoin to reach new heights, right? Seems like a narrative, to say at least, for this market flush, right? For the sentiment to go into fear, and then they pump it back up again, guys. Possibly, right? Because they're basically hurting themselves, guys, selling this low, unless they know something is incoming, but nobody knows. This is why I got so excited, guys. I couldn't believe my face. Now, guys, we're throwing part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting from Bitstamp. They just came out and about, guys, and I knew David Schwartz knew. Right? We're going to be looking at David Schwartz's tweet, possibly, about the Evergreen ship, guys, right? And it's green everywhere. And we're going to be like, how did he know? Well, then, Bitstamp comes out with this tweet a couple days later. I took this picture of the moon last night, but remember, Bitstamp is what? These people are in the know, guys. That's number one. Number two is that what? They are the world's longest running crypto exchange, right? They literally are a crypto exchange. They do what? Manipulate prices, right? And the people who do these things, guys, are telling you and I that's what? They took a picture of the moon last night. And that picture of the moon literally shows XRP, guys. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. What does that mean? It's time for Mr. Pool, right? The missing piece to the puzzle was this right here in X. The XRP logo, guys. Right? That made me extremely happy. Why? Because that means the case is probably about to come to an end soon, right? Which will be the catalyst. That means probably Bitcoin still has a lot more room to go up, as well as alt season has yet to enter. Has yet to be seen, guys. Right? So all these things, I don't know. Oh, let's go, guys. Now, remember, Bitstamp, right? This was not just for funsies. They know that what they are posting, guys, because Robinhood to acquire Bitstamp. The acquisition of Bitstamp is a major step in growing our crypto business. Who stated this, guys? Robinhood. Right. So, and remember, Bitstamp would connect to XRP, right? And Ripple. Ripple president explains why the company acquired a stake in crypto exchange Bitstamp. Ripple is indirectly telling us XRP moon is soon. Crazy, isn't that? At the end, guys, it's all planned and they know, right? But remember, David Schwartz stated it first, right, a couple days ago. Never forget. If we do somehow magically pump. Again, so that's out the way, guys. Here comes part two. David Schwartz knows, Bitstamp knows, but what about Mr. Pool and the Riddlers? David Schwartz is connected to the Riddlers, right? He talked about 5 and 9 and all these things before, guys, but in actual reality, Mr. Pool is definitely in the know as well. Why? Because Japan just confirmed the Riddlers. Japan knew 1,000 yen notes, guys. Okay? We see right here, not only Mr. Pool, but BG123, $8.95. What? Right, so this is their new 1,000 yen notes, guys. But wait a minute, because well, Japan has released new banknotes. Look what image is printed on those notes, right? The Satoshi note, the wave, guys. Wait a minute, it's the wave. right? The Great Wave. Now, what's fascinating about that, guys, and look at this, Wave and Ripple design book. When Satoshi created this, guys, he put the wave, but remember, the wave will connect to what? Ripple. And this all ties back to what? Japan. Strange. Right? Strange. But then we go back here to Mr. Poole. God confirmed. The same exact image. Japan right here, guys. They use on their notes. What? Not to mention, some people are saying this looks like a seller a little bit. If we go here though, from David Shirts, my daughter always gets me the coolest shirts for my birthday. And there's that book. Right? A physical copy of the book, guys. SBI CEO stated every bank in Japan will use Ripple's XRP by 2025. You can't make this stuff up. Right? What are the chances, folks? Guys. Does anybody else know? But wait a minute. Let us go back here. Why is this strange, you may ask? Because when we look to Baba Cook's timeline, right, which supposedly stated that it's the actual Riddler's timeline, guys, well, we're in the transitional phase from June to July 22nd. From the what, guys? The pound to the yen. Weird, huh? So it seems like the Riddlers today's a significant day, guys. A very significant day because all the Riddlers have been confirmed, it seems as. Right, and the decoders. Japan's new bank notes with hologram. Look at that, guys.
これはですね、肖像がこちらを見ているように、お札に採用されるのは世界で初でございます。
So things are moving, it seems as, right? I mean, that looks pretty cool, to say the least. Right, so there's part 2. Part 3 comes in as this, guys. Things are moving. From Mr. Zoom. The set of phenomena begins with the cosmic rising of Sirius on July 7th. On this day, Sirius rises together with the sun, and it is still invisible. It is not until July 19th that Sirius rises early enough to become observable at dawn. Right, this epoch is called the helical rising, guys. Interesting. Right. It's not seen until when did he say? July 19th. Will we see moon here soon? Right? Very fascinating, guys. Well, listen to this. Movement will resume shortly. Thank you. 7-8 today. A 2-year delta. Movement will resume shortly. Right? We have been stuck in a range, guys, for months now. There has been no movement. It has been silent. Right? It's like shh. But soon something has to break or something has to pump or dump, right? I hope so. It's soon, guys. Well, the chart says so, because when we look towards the RSI for XRP specifically, the weekly RSI dips to near oversold levels happened previously, right? At these times, guys. Every time when we were at this range, what has happened? A pump, a pump, a pump, a pump, pump right here. So minimum, we should see a small pump, guys. Minimum, right? Now nobody knows how high because this RSI exploded that crazy, guys, right? But it could just go this crazy as well, right? Though this seems to be a short-term bottom, hopefully, if not the bottom of all time. The XRP dominance still looking beautiful as always, guys. Right? We're holding the major support seems as around this level, guys. Which means what? We hold this level, right? It came to test it multiple times. It couldn't break down. Instead, now it has been confirmed. It seems as it's about to go what? When this dominance goes up, it means it's taking the market share of every other coin out there, guys. Right? And all that money will be flooding into XRP. So Plan B begins soon. Stay calm. 7:15. 7:15 new times. 7:16 go up and never stop. And 7:13 99%. Right. So these are all taking place soon, guys. Let us prepare. Oh, interesting. Right. 117 is what? January, but that will come out to July. Right. Such as the clock, the month of the clock, guys. If you go here though, 1/16th. the phoenix rises, right? All around the states, guys. But in order for this to happen, we must see what conclude. The SEC vs. Ripple case must conclude, and it will, and it can at any time, right? Well, SEC files 13 charges against CZ, guys, right? And Binance. That was from a year ago, right? It took place the duration was 1 year, guys, and I'm pretty sure it concluded, right? As we can see right here. Now, it's funny to me that the SEC always coming out with these crazy numbers such as 13, right? Maybe the case for Ripple will conclude as well as on a 13th date, 13 and 31 this month. We know it's all about to come to an end because Garlinghouse is with them, guys, right? Garlinghouse will be seated at a roundtable with many other major industry leaders, such as the leader in the Democratic Party is organizing a secretive blockchain roundtable in Washington, D.C. with key crypto industry leaders, including Ripple CEO, guys, to discuss digital asset regulations with the Biden administration. And when is this happening, guys? July 10th. Oh, you don't say? While they're in a fight with the SEC? Makes no sense. Exactly. This is all planned.
Thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. This question is more for Mr. Khanna. On a federal level, so I'm a believer in crypto as a possible alternative to the traditional financial system, which is often corrupt and opaque. But that's only possible if there are clear rules and guidelines for crypto companies to follow. But that isn't happening on the federal level right now. Instead, the SEC is threatening lawsuits against companies like Coinbase that have done their best to abide by the law and follow best practices, causing a chilling effect in the industry and pushing jobs outside the U.S. This has been called by some regulation by enforcement. Mr. Khanna, do you think that the SEC is overstepping its authority, and are you supporting any efforts for clear and sensible crypto regulation out of Congress?
I appreciate the question. I am a co-sponsor of the Commodity Digital Trading Act, which actually would provide clarity on the rules for blockchain, the rules for crypto, and making sure that we know what the CFTC should regulate and what the SEC should regulate. I don't ever comment on what agencies do because it would be inappropriate for me to make a statement on what agencies are doing, but I will say that we need clear guidelines. We need to obviously make sure that things that are fraudulent like FTX have no place, but we also need to recognize the promise of blockchain and crypto technology to be decentralizing, to provide people who are users on a platform with ownership and the potential that that has, and the recognition that 20 to 30 million people own a form of cryptocurrency. So we need smart, clear regulations so people know what the rules are, so we don't have fraud, but then we also make sure that the industry stays in the United States, and I've been working and leading with the Commodity Digital Act on that.
Very beautiful, guys, if this is indeed true, right? Again, this will be happening soon, guys, right? Which means the case against Ripple will definitely have to come to an end as well, right? Look at that. So there we go, guys. Then Scoop, the House vote to overturn POTUS veto on the SAP 121 will take place Wednesday as well, guys, right? So we may want to watch out for that. So things are already moving, guys. Let us prepare to see what happens next. We have a few dates for today. We got 7-8 right here, guys. If you guys would like to pause and how he came up with the date 7-8 from these tweets, you guys can. This is well 7-8 from David Schwartz. Let's take a spaceship to Fairyland. 7-8 5A9 lottery winner. But the fountain for today's video comes from Howard Moon or Durampu. Today is a settlement day. Mr. Poole handshaked 814. 814 can come out to 7-8. If this is wrong, he'll delete his account forever, guys. Now, I don't think the case concludes today, guys. Though look at this, right? We have seen beautiful acceleration of this possibly coming to an end here soon. What? Maybe not today, but this month, right? So I guess we'll have to wait and see, guys. But in the end, patience is required, and we have been. Hopefully, that's soon to be exchanged for a reward. I'm excited. Let's see what happens next. Not financial advice, though. My name is Sirius. See ya.